Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here on another day of Wisdom and Astrogravity report. And happy birthday, Scorpios. Happy birthday. Today, the sun is going to be walking in Scorpio. That is the sign of the authority of when you make decisions, what you do with others. That is the sign of the intimacy. That is the sign of dealing with material stuff with others, but also in a spirituality level is going to the deep, diving within the deepness, within going into the roots of the inner self. While the Taurus, which is the opposite part of Scorpio, it is diving within the deep, within the material life. Scorpio, it is diving within the deep, within the spiritual life. So there is going to be a lot of things that are going on, and if you see the pictures in there, talking about going up or going down, you either going into the rabbit hole or you coming out of the rabbit hole. It all depends of what do you do, what do you do with in this. And today's energy is basically you may gonna feel like some point in the afternoon it's gonna be, oh, I'm good, everything's okay, but what about this? And then you go down, so you're going to be going up the ladder, down the ladder pretty quick, and that may cause like intensify things because the moon is traveling through Aquarius. The moon towards Aquarius is going to be square everything that it's in the Scorpio and Taurus. And if you have not fixed the things from the last year, if you have not worked them out, now you're going to be facing double the challenges from the last year. But the same thing is going to happen actually the next year. So doing into your shadow work is gonna be crucial. And now for I'm gonna be going on through the charts in there. 11 o'clock is gonna be a pretty good 11 p.m. o'clock energy is gonna be a pretty quick. But until you get to that energy, what is going to happen? What are we cooking in the sky? What are we putting into the bowl of the soup that universe makes it? So, talking about 7 and 8 o'clock, the energies they are going to be intensified because still the sun is going to be rising, but it's going to be rising within Libra, and it's still going to be at 29 degrees, 47 minutes in Libra. Mercury, it's already at Scorpio, but midheaven, it's at 0 degrees of Leo. That is going to be squaring everything that it's close to proximity of the 0 degree Scorpio, which is the Sun, Mercury, at some point even Mars. But that is all opposing the end side of Capricorn, which is Pluto. And since we have those intensified energies, you may gonna feel a lot of intense energies as you're waking. But at the same time, You're learning things from within your shadow. That is the primary connections with Saturn. So as the moon, as I said, it's traveling. She's about you just see it 17 degrees exactly at Aquarius. At 8 o'clock, she's going to be opposing the inner work that it's coming in with Leo. That is a like my way, my way, my way, my way. But that my way, it is suppressing so many things. It's suppressing the masculine energies that are going through transformations and the masculine performance into the material world. You may experiencing delays into the material world as far as say finances. Talking about because of Jupiter is retrograde in Taurus, which is responsible for that financial growth. Be mindful about the things that you are doing, things that you are having within, because right now the moon is like, well, for the new path, I need the new things, but don't rush things. And that is a what midheaven, then Leo, which is going to be at 15 degrees. It's going to be opposing the moon. That rush and learning to have patience, patience, my friends. So talking about at 9 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at 19 degrees of Scorpio. That is going to be really squaring the moon and opposing Uranus and Jupiter at this time. you may gonna be have to deal with this rising energy. So you see kind of like the things that comes in. And talking about the rabbit hole, you are in the rabbit hole sea that you have to go, like, you look at it in there and you look at it, it's dark, and you know that you have to go in the rabbit hole. The life is just suppressing you to see the things that you have been put off, things that you have not worked out, the situations that you have not comes in. And you gotta be happy if you're going in there, because that way when you come out of the rabbit hole, you will know exactly what to do and how to proceed in life. Okay, wait to see. There we go. It's working right now. Um, okay, so talking about 10 o'clock, midheaven, it's going to be with Venus. Venus is in a very good position. Venus, the only thing with Venus right now is lacking the internal visions, the part of the intuitions. That it's coming like a fogginess within because of Neptune, who is in Pisces, is actually opposing Venus. It's like, you know what? Your visions of clarifications is not given to it this time. It is the mysteries behind the veil, behind the control. You cannot control everything. You have to learn to navigate through the fog. We had that last year. We also had that in the springtime of those fogginess. But look inside of you. What did you do a year ago? What was that fogginess that you have not clarifications inside of you with this? Also, the moon, it is divine energies with Venus. That is a this beautiful divine feminine energies of mother talking to daughter and daughter talking to mother in divinely matters there. Beautiful support, beautiful growth. Venus moving forward begins to trine Uranus. So basically, Venus begins to accept these sudden changes. Are you open to sudden changes? Probably you will. So, talking about 11 o'clock in the morning, midheaven goes into Libra, divine energies with Saturn, divine license in there. What do you have to learn to maintain the balance inside of you? Saturn is still in retrograde mode. Pretty soon we are going to be feeling this energy of Saturn with us. That is going to be these intuitions that learn about the spirituality in there. The sun has not crossed yet this path and crossing over to a Scorpio, still at 29 degrees, 57 minutes. In there, you're going to feel this shift of like, I'm not growing in there. In order to grow, I have to face the challenges. Accepting like you go into the rabbit hole as a challenge, not as a problems, not as a, oh my God, this always happened to me, it's always with this, always with that. But look inside of you. What is the rabbit hole benefit will be for you? Because you might go into a storm, you have a storm within life, but the storm in life is teaching you how to be stronger during your internal changes in you. So at 12 o'clock, midheaven is at 19 degrees, 21 minutes within Libra. There is divine energies with Uranus. There is this beautiful trine with the moon. All that is beautifications. Your intuition is telling you the right things within you. You're looking at this balance that you need to maintain. But it can go directly to the universe in there. You have to go and find the balance, because the universe doesn't work if you're imbalanced. You choose something that you have two different positions within you, then that balance is not created, is not made inside of it. So be mindful about the rising energies, because they're coming from Sag. This is like, I'm the important person. I need to express this. I need to say this. I need to look this. But that is squaring Neptune. And during this moment, you may see things for it. But you also, there is one more thing it's going to happen. Neptune is going to be removing the fog out of the feminine energies inside of you. So at 1 o'clock, that is the time where the midheaven is together, moving into Scorpio, familiar energies since yesterday. But here, right now, the sun is already moved within 2 minutes within Scorpio. So looking inside, the energy of the authority is going to be changed. But all this piling of authority, communications, what do you do with your hands as an actions, and Mars coming together within yourself, within that is have to face the material challenges. And those material challenges are Jupiter, that it's retrograde. Jupiter said, until you're not mature in the spiritual realms, I'm not going to give you this energy to materialize into the material world. You have not learned yet. So at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the midheaven goes into Scorpio. The authority moves right now. You may want to feel as the masculine energies this shift. I want to fight. I want to go. I want to move. I'm tired of this. I have to be more progressive. I need to be more assertive. I need to be more. I need to. I need to. I need to. Hold on to I need to. And before you acting within the rabbit hole, see what the rabbit hole has for you. Most of the people, their premature actions is like they don't reach the bottom of the rabbit hole. They don't want to go to the rabbit hole, and they don't want to reach down into the root problem in the shadow self there. Look at it what it's in the shadow. The shadow will tell you how to reach the bottom, and then from the bottom you can see the light within. So if you look at the picture of the video, the escalator, is the escalator goes up or down. It all depends of you. So talking about the 3 o'clock energy, the ascendant is going to be with the moon. You're going to see this need of talking to your intuitions, talking from within yourself. The divine energies, the divine feminine energies, Venus currently is in a very powerful energies. She is still in connections with Mars. Is like the divine feminine finally gets and heals the situations within, and right now she is in the good position. So as the feminine energies that was suppressed during the Leo's energies, was suppressed by Saturn, was suppressed by visions of Neptune and so on, now the clarity is coming. Very beautiful, powerful rising of the mother, the daughter, the healing of the feminine energies, the sister. This is going to be a very intense rise up. Okay. So, talking about 4 o'clock, midheaven is going to be at Sag. That's going to be, as I said, is going to be squaring Venus. You're going to be tested. Are you really doing everything this? What is your expressions are there? Ascendant is going to be opposing Venus. It's kind of like, okay, you're good, you're up, but now we are going to be bringing this to you. Can you go down? Can you go down more in the rabbit hole? The masculine energies, they are like, you know what, we're putting everything together. We are going to be putting the moon together, the sun together, the Mercury together, the Mars together. We are going to be putting Saturn. All those 5 planets, they're all going to be coming in a very beautiful trines with emotions within the next 24 hours. So you're preparing yourself for those beautiful, deep, deep emotions. You to go ahead and have those deep emotions within you. That is going to be bringing this internal beauty, inner work within yourself. We're talking about the mysteries of the emotions of Pisces, and we are talking about this power of Scorpio going into the underworld. Combine those two, you'll find the things that was not expressed, things that was not said. You may find informations or things that was not given it to you, but you have to have the power inside of you to dive deep what you have not done before. So 5 o'clock, the energies are gonna goes up. You're gonna be feeling great. Midheaven is at 2 degrees of Capricorn. That is doing all these beautiful energies with Saturn and the Sun and Mercury. You finally kind of like a passing a threshold. Okay, I got this balance in order. Now I have to go down there and balance what is in balance within. I have to balance things with others in the material world. And as I said, whatever is up is going to go down. You're going to be tested because later on at 6 p.m., the ascendant that it's rising at Taurus is going to be squaring, it's going to be opposing the Sun, Mercury, and Mars, together with the Pluto that it's squaring all this. Are you transformed for real? And if you have not transformed for real, what is it going on? What kind of transformations you're going to need? So basically, Pluto said, okay, if you did your transformations, we're going to give you the next portion of transformations. But be patient. Be patient because I am right now suspending your past influence and your future influence over you. Pluto, it is squaring the moon knots. That is it. Your current karma and your past karma is like, let me put things on hold until you're mature enough to get the situations. So, talking about this in the next hour at 7 p.m., this particular energy is going to be too strong. You're going to feel it inside of you. Also, the moon is going to be sextiling Chiron in the North Node. You're going to feeling the things that you need to do in the new ways. What is the new ways? Is the cooperations of the masculine energies with the intuitions and the teacher abilities within yourself. So at 8 o'clock, midheaven it goes into Aquarius. It's like I need to change this. Oh my God, I need to fix this. I need to find new approach. You may find out that keep putting a self pressure over you. Be mindful about this self pressure. This self pressure can help you to rise up, but this pressure can also put you down. It all depends of how you want to be operating this, because that is a squaring Mars, your actions there, but it's also squaring Jupiter, the growth. It's like I'm not growing, then I have to do something. You might gonna feel like the seat is ready to kind of like escape that jail and break down the outside layer, so it will pop out. That is at the time when you want to shake things up, you want to move things up, you feel confined, like you're in an internal jail, but you have to go deep inside of it. And that energy is going to come out. Sooner or later, it's going to come out. But the rebel inside of you is going to be helping with this. And here it's coming at this beauty energy of 9 o'clock there with Saturn. Beautiful, beautiful energy. The ascendant helps with the transformations and the transitions of going into the threshold into that Scorpio energies. Saturn is supportive, the teacher is supportive, and all this is connecting with the North Node. Right now, Saturn is telling you you want to reach out to your future destiny, beginning to learn things in the soul first and the most. So that hold on from Saturn and hold on from Jupiter is kind of like putting pressures on Mars, but looking at inside of you. Refrain from immature actions. Everything happens in divine time, so be patient with yourself. So at 10 o'clock, midheaven, it's moving into 17 degrees of Pisces. That is going to be opposing Venus, but this is going to be just for a little while. It may going to have like little, maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that, maybe those little talks within the feminine energies, but that's going to be just for a little bit. What the energy overall is going to be is focus inside of yourself for finding your balance and peace with everything that goes on. And we're talking about the 11 o'clock p.m. Energies. The moon is about only like a 4 degrees from Saturn. If you look at it in the sky, you might see it a little dot that is close to the moon. That will be Saturn. And you're looking at in there Saturn and the moon. That is it, the intuitions and the teacher, the spiritual teacher that comes in. So expecting dreams, expecting situations, expecting guidance that comes towards you after you've done your shadow work, because you're going to be able from the bottom of the hole to see the light back out within yourself. So that's what it was, the astro gravitational report, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions right now, it's about the time to ask. If not, I'm gonna close these sessions out and come back tomorrow for another astro gravitational report. The energies are coming. We are evolving, and you you have to let the things work from within you. Okay, guys, be love. Okay, Donna, thank you, and appreciate it for your comments.